We're going to start in just a minute. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us tonight here on this call. We are so excited. This is the Plexus Worldwide Opportunity of a Lifetime call or Zoom, depending on how you've joined us tonight. We are so excited that you're here with us. If you'll do me a favor and just make sure you get back in touch with the person that invited you to this call, and make sure at the end that you connect with them. And then if you will do us a favor, keep your phone or your computer on mute. We'll go ahead and get started.
Let me read a disclosure. First, the following information is presented by independent ambassadors of Plexus Worldwide. Plexus makes no guarantees on income, and as such, Plexus presentations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitment, skill, and leadership abilities, and how effectively you exercise those qualities.
So let's introduce ourselves. I'm Jen Mango.
And I'm Phil Mango.
And I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide.
And I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador of Plexus Worldwide.
Soon to be Emerald.
That's right.
So our journey started back in July of 2013. I was just really looking for a deal. I needed to lose some weight, had a sugar craving addiction that I really couldn't get a handle on, saw some things on Facebook that looked intriguing, that thought that was going to help me, jumped right in. Phil was the typical skeptical husband, but after we both lost some weight, started feeling better, Phil's plantar fasciitis disappeared, and we started to realize that there was something to this Plexus thing, and that we found some tremendous freedom that we're going to be talking about here in just a second.
So in the next 28 minutes, we're going to tell you what Plexus is, who Plexus is, the products, the compensation plan, and the special offer for you for joining tonight. So let me give you a little history on Plexus. It was started in 2006, and the number one product, the only product, was a breast check health kit. Basically, it's still a product that we sell today. It's fantastic. It's early detection. Helps with early detection of breast cancer. It was then purchased. The company was purchased in 2008 by Tal Robinson, our current CEO. In 2009 is when we had the breakthrough, and that's when our flagship product was introduced, Plexus Slim. In 2011, our president of the company currently, Alec Clark, joined, and that's where our ambassador program really took off, and you'll see some of the results of that here later on. In 2015, we also had a banner year, over $500 million in sales, and we topped over 400,000 ambassadors around the country. We were also named to the Inc. 500, number 8 fastest growing companies in the U.S.
And so what was it that has given us all of these amazing things and all of this incredible growth like Phil just talked about? Obviously, we had to have something that backed it up, and that is our products. We have a Plexus product line that is like none other out there that you can find. Plant-based products, products that do what they say, and so much more. With a line of products only 16 products deep, it makes it easy for anyone to be able to try the products, know about the products, and really learn how and what is best for each individual. When we talk about our product lines, we like to talk about them in 3 different categories, if you will. For those that want to lose weight, which is something that we know most people are interested in, we have several different combinations of products that do and help and assist with just that. Maybe you just want to improve your health. We hear all the time how people are tired, not feeling well, wanting just to feel healthier and provide a better life for themselves and their families. We have products for those. And then for other people that have issues specific to chronic inflammation, things that cause discomfort on a regular basis, we have products that address that with our ease and nerve support, as well as our body cream and our breast health kit.
So what about us? What products did we start with, and what are we currently taking?
So we were really simple at the beginning. We started off with Plexus Slim and Accelerator. We quickly found that the BioCleanse and Probiotic would benefit us and started adding those into our regimen to see results. Now we also take the X Factor, which has kept us out of the doctor's office, the Mega X, which helps us sleep, and we all in our family use the Plexus Ease system as we have those normal aches and pains and discomforts. So what we're most excited, though, about is our two newest products. One is a newly formulated product. That's our Block. And what Block does is just that. It blocks excess carbs and sugars. The great thing to know about Block, which everything is labeled and easily found on our bottle, is that Block actually helps assist in the regular regulation of your blood sugars. We all know we've had those moments where we crash or feel like we have to have something to eat right away. Block will help with that while helping you manage your weight and your health. And then our other product that we are super pumped about is Edge. That is a brand new product that is really addressing a need that we see kind of across the board. If you turn on your TV, you look at an ad in a magazine, you see that everywhere you go, people are looking for more energy, more focus, and more oomph in their day. And Edge does just that. It is again, clear, clean energy supplement that you can take once a day, and it gives you what you need without becoming addictive or building up a tolerance to the product. So we're super, super excited about both of these products and have seen huge benefits personally in the last 3 weeks. Now we're going to watch a little video by our friend Jill Warness, who's an Emerald Ambassador, who also happens to be a certified health coach, about our #1 product line, which is our TRIPLEX. She's going to give us a little bit more information about how that works.
Hi, I'm Jill Warness. I'm a certified health coach and Plexus ambassador, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about why I love our TRIPLEX system. They are 3 wonderful products that address the 3 main body systems that I focus on here in my clinic. So let's start out with the Slim, regulating blood sugar. This is so key to overall health. It is that up and down spiking of glucose that leads to advanced aging and cellular inflammation. And we know that cellular inflammation is what's behind most 21st century wonky diseases, whether it's MS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, cancers, depression. It's cellular inflammation that is the culprit behind it. So regulating that blood sugar is so critical, and the ingredient chromium in there really helps to do that. I also like that it has Garcinia cambogia in it, and that helps take away those sugar cravings, it helps burn fat, and also stabilize our mood. And then we move on to the ProBio 5, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite product because I'm all about gut health. 80% of our immunity starts in the gut. The gut is the second brain, and we have got to take care of that by repopulating it with good bacteria. Because of the standard American diet and the amount of over-the-counter meds and antibiotics that we use here in America, we do not have enough good, strong gut bacteria. The abundance of bad guys have taken over, and there are no more good guys left to counterbalance that. And so we're left with a weakened immunity. So folks who are struggling with autoimmune disorders really need to take a look at their gut. Everybody needs to address the gut. And so the ProBio 5 goes in and repopulates it with good, healthy bacteria. Plus, if there's an abundance of yeast overgrowth, the ProBio 5 can go in there and kill that off. Now, yeast is very sneaky. It likes to hide itself in a protective shield. And there's an enzyme in the ProBio 5 that goes in there and breaks down that protective barrier so that the yeast overgrowth can be killed out and wiped out of the body. There's over 200 symptoms associated with yeast overgrowth, and that's everything from depression, anxiety, joint pain, insomnia. The list just goes on and on and on. So love the ProBio 5. And then what do we need to do last? We need to detox. We have to get this stuff out of the body. So the BioCleanse works in that it detoxifies the kidneys, the liver, the colon. It just sweeps all the bad guys out. And it has a great amount of magnesium in it, which I love, because 50% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. And when we look at the list of symptoms associated with magnesium deficiency, gosh, it goes from heart palpitations to restless leg syndrome. Magnesium is called the relaxation mineral, so we all need it in our diet. So I love the TRIPLEX system. I am a huge fan. I put all of my clients on it for the first 60 days. It just does so many wonderful things for the body. I hope you learned something today, and we'll see you next time.
So it's easy to see from what Jill shared with us very quickly in just a few minutes how powerful our products really are. And we encourage you to get online, look for testimonies, or get back with the person that invited you. There's so much information about there, seeing these products at work with people that are just like you and me.
So thank you all for joining tonight. I know that some of you came here to learn more about our products. And for others, you're potentially looking at Plexus as a business opportunity. And then, for some of you, it's both. I want to let you know, no matter which reason it was, you are here with the right company, with the right products at the right time. Let me tell you a little bit about what Harvard had to say about multi-level marketing opportunities. In a study they recently put together, they said that in order for an opportunity to consider to be ground floor, the number of existing active distributors, or what we call ambassadors, should be less than 1% of the population. So in this case, in the United States, there's 300 million people in our country. So in that instance, if the opportunity had 1.5 million people or less, then it would be considered ground level. And as I mentioned before, last year we had over 400,000 ambassadors. As of last month, we have 448,000 ambassadors, less than 500,000 people involved. So this is considered a cutting-edge opportunity. And you're in the right place with the right company at the right time. So I want to talk about the Plexus compensation plan. The thing that separates us from others is that you can have the opportunity to start making money now, and as well as building a really nice residual that will pay you for years and years down the road. The other thing about the Plexus comp plan is that the money's spread. So in other words, it's not just the people at the top who've been doing it for a while that make all the money, and the people who started make peanuts. You have the opportunity to make great income starting in day one. So I'm going to cover the 11 different ways that you get paid. I'm going to do it very quickly as a brief overview, and I want you to get back with the person who invited you, and they can go into more detail about your situation specifically and the opportunity available. In terms of the comp plan, I'll break this up into short-term and long-term compensation. So let's talk about short-term compensation. First off, we have what's called personal volume, which is simply your sales. The great thing about Plexus is if you do over $500 in personal volume, which can include your orders as well as people that you invite to buy product from your website, they will pay a 25% commission. Now, the first $100 goes to Plexus to cover costs, but essentially the rest is split up between ambassadors and the company. So 25% commission on $500 and above. You also can get preferred customer bonuses. So people that sign up to get AUTOSHIP, you'll get a specific dollar amount each and every month. We just heard about the TRIPLEX product. If someone purchases that on AUTOSHIP, you'll have a $20 bonus every month from every customer who's on TRIPLEX. The third way you can get paid is on the short-term side, is through business builder bonuses. That's building a team. People that want to be ambassadors, whether it's for wholesale reasons or to actually build a business, you'll get paid weekly anywhere from $5 to $50 based on the welcome pack that they purchase. You have the opportunity to earn rank achievement bonuses. Jen mentioned earlier that I'm a senior Ruby. When I turned senior Ruby, I earned a $750 bonus paid one time for reaching that rank. And those bonuses start at the first level, which is silver, and that's just getting 3 qualified ambassadors. The fifth way that you can get paid with the compensation plan, and the last way in the short term, is through a fast start achievement bonus. So if you can hit the level of silver and gold, gold specifically in your first 30 days, those bonuses double. So a $100 bonus for a silver, a $250 bonus for a gold, and if you do it in 30 days, they double, which means $700 in bonuses on your first monthly check. All right, so let me tell you about the long-term compensation. And Jen's an emerald, which means that she gets to participate in number 6, which is the profit-sharing pool. So of the 50% that Plexus pays its ambassadors of their profits, 5% is held back for the jewels, which is emerald, sapphire, and diamond. 3% is given to the emerald, sapphires, and diamonds. So think about what I just mentioned, and that we did $500 million in sales in 2015. We should do that and more in 2016. Of that revenue, whatever the profits are, 5% of them are paid out to a few thousand, or actually less than 1,000 people in the company because they've reached this level. Number 7 is the Plexus LEXUS, and we have a couple of these. So you get paid a $500 a month stipend when you're an emerald or sapphire, $1,000 a month when you're a diamond, for up to 36 months when you get a qualified Plexus LEXUS. Again, think about this. You buy a car in 3 years, and Plexus is going to pay a good portion of that down.
We love our Plexus Lexus.
I mentioned the profit sharing pool. The 8th way is the sapphire pool. So if you're sapphire diamond, you're going to get an additional 1% on top of the 3%. And then the last, number 9 of the sharing pools is the diamond pool. So again, 1% of the overall profits are going to about 155 people right now. So when I show you the income disclosure here in just a few minutes, you're going to see how that adds up very quickly. Number 10 is the retail override commission. So as you build a team, you get paid 5% of their PV, like I mentioned, their sales. So if Jen has a team of 100 people and they're all doing $1,000 in revenue, she's getting 5% of every single person on the team, even though she doesn't know any of those customers. It's a great long-term compensation. Okay, the last way that you get paid, point number 11, I leave it as last, is the way that Plexus distributes its profits, and that's through pay points. It's paid 7 levels down, anywhere from 5 points down to 1 point, depending on level. And turning points simply means that someone in your downline does $100 in personal volume, whether that's their orders or somebody else's. So, for example, if I'm a level 1 to Jen and I do $100 in PV, I will turn 5 points for her. Every point has averaged between $2.60 and $3 over the last couple of years. So using simple math, 5 times 3 is $15. Now, it doesn't sound like much when you're starting out, and you're a silver, which means you have 15 points. That's $45 just for showing up. But as you grow in this business, and I can tell you, as we sit here today with well over 3,400 points, it's nice to know that we can go on vacation and we have $10,000 or more coming into our account before we even do anything else, the other 10 ways that we get paid. So that's the Plexus compensation plan in a very condensed, very fast fashion. But let me give you a really quick example of when Jen started in her first month and how she was able to turn that into a profitable situation. I'll tell you a quick story before I give you the numbers. When Jen started, we had less than $492 in our bank account, and she said, I want to spend a third of that to buy Plexus products and join as an ambassador. I said, okay, that makes me really nervous, but if you believe in this, just know we have to get that money back by next month or we will not be able to do it again. So she took that as a challenge, and in her first month, she recruited 6 new ambassadors. She sold over $1,850 in PV, had 6 preferred customers, and then 3 of her ambassadors, as I mentioned, turned points and sold over $100 in PV. So let's add these numbers up. When you add them up, her silver rank bonus was $100. Those 15 pay points were $45. The PV that I mentioned earned her $437. The preferred customer bonuses was $80. Her 5% override was about $32. And her business builder bonuses were $148. She made over $800 starting on July the 17th of 2013, and her first check on August the 15th. So in less than a month, $800. So you can do this.
And let me just say, I wasn't a sales girl.
No.
So that's always, somebody's always like, oh, but you probably already did that in the past. No prior experience.
What we also love about Plexus is that they always disclose the ambassador income. There's nothing to hide. It's all out there for you to see. And so if you're watching this presentation, you can see that the average income for a senior Ruby and Emerald ambassador is nearly $170,000, the average income. I can tell you there are many more who are above that. And I can tell you that we are very happy to be above that mark. As I mentioned with diamonds and those diamond pools, you can see the average diamond earning is over $440,000 a year. That's life-changing money for helping people change their lives from a health perspective.
And we know lots of those diamonds. One of those favorite diamonds is our very own diamond upline, Rainey Anderson. She is a diamond gold ambassador, and she is going to just share from her heart for just a second with you.
So let's hear from Rainey.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this call this evening. We are excited and we're passionate about the information we bring you. My name, as Phil said, is Rainey Anderson, and I have the distinct privilege of being a diamond ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. Wow, that never gets old saying that. I want to share a story with you guys from my past. I know of a woman who was given an opportunity to invest in a company many years ago, and that investment required a $5,000 fee. This woman was excited about the opportunity. She knew that the return on investment could be huge for her family, like blessings beyond belief. However, $5,000 is $5,000, and it was really difficult to part with. And let's face it, it was a risk. Long story short, she decided not to make the investment in the company. And I'm here to share with you that that company was Blockbuster Video, and that woman was my mama. And that's really difficult to see somebody that you care about so much pass on an opportunity and really live with regret for many, many years. It's still something she talks about to this day. So I want to fast forward time to 2013 and introduce to you the person I am. I'm like many of you. I'm a parent, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, and life just happens. You get into your routine. I was a stay-at-home mama, and I absolutely love that title. But let's just face it, life happens, and sometimes it happens in a major way and an unexpected way. And I was suddenly faced with raising my daughter on my own, and that was very, very scary. So let me share with you guys. I am non-degreed. I'd been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and now it was up to me to provide for my daughter solely. I did what I feel like any person in this position would do, and that was A, pray, and B, get to interviewing. Now, luckily, I was offered a job pretty immediately, but it just didn't feel right. The idea of not being able to take Sadie to school on a daily basis and be there for her really didn't settle well with me. The routine, the mundane, all of a sudden became a luxury, and I knew there had to be a better way. I found myself on Facebook and learned that Plexus was a business opportunity as well. And I decided to jump in with both feet and make a go of this. And y'all, I'm so grateful that I did. Within a year of joining the company, I became a diamond ambassador. And I'm here to share with you that the way that this opportunity has changed our lives has been abundant. It's blessings beyond belief, and we're so very grateful that we took the opportunity. So I'm here to share with you that Plexus changes lives for health and wellness, as well as financial opportunity. I have been able to provide for my daughter in big ways, in keeping a roof over her head for sure, but also being able to take vacations and private lessons and just luxuries as well. More importantly, we have time freedom, and I'm able to be with her whenever she needs me and whenever I need to be there. So I'm grateful for you all for allowing me to share a little bit of my story with you, and I pray upon you, don't let this be your Blockbuster missed opportunity. Plexus is the real deal, and I'm proof of it. Thank you all so very much.
Every time I hear that story, which I've heard it several times. I love it. It is so, so true. And if you knew Rainey, you would know she's speaking 100% genuinely from her heart and really lives the life that she talks.
So let's summarize. This is definitely the right company at the right time. What we mentioned about the products, what we love about them is that a 30-day supply carries a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can feel confident sharing the products, taking the products, because you know that you can take them and turn in an empty bag on day 59 and still get your money back. The income opportunity is second to none. And Jen and I are sitting here today sharing this with you because of it, that we've been able to have our income and our future completely changed from it. Now, everyone likes a deal, and the great news is there's one for you today. There's 3 different ways that you can join, and really it's 3 different ways, or depending on which kind of customer type that you want to be. You can be a preferred customer. You can try the products out and get them at a discount, a 10% discount off of the retail price, and still have that 60-day money-back guarantee. The way that we chose to do it is the second way, which was at first become a personal use ambassador, and you're going to get the products that, and I have a Costco picture there, like a wholesale Costco member. You're going to get money back on whatever you purchase, and maybe you'll share them with some family and friends, and you have the opportunity to earn some money back to maybe cover the cost of your products. The third way, and really I should mention this is the way that we really jumped in after a few days, and that's becoming a business building ambassador. We took the products to feel better, to get healthy, and then we really needed another income opportunity, and Plexus has provided that. So to be able to join either one of those today, you simply need to go back to the person who invites you to this call, and they'll let you know of the special that's available to you.
Our commitment to you is that as if you're on our team, as with all teams throughout Plexus, that we are not going to leave you high and dry just to get your money, just to get you on the team and leave you. We train, we coach, and we share. We look at this opportunity as such a way to really develop ourselves personally, as well as we look at it as a ministry. We believe very strongly that the Lord brings people into our lives and that we are connected to people through Plexus for a reason and a season. And then, again, that one Plexus culture and that there's a team always to support you. The great thing for us, my success early on, was that I didn't have to know everything there was about Plexus in order to grow and go with my business, and either do you.
So now what? You're like, okay, I want to do this. I want to change the course of my family's future. Get back with the person that invited you quickly. Don't wait a day, don't wait 2, because there's a special waiting for you if you get back with them soon. Starting your journey only takes 10 minutes. There's no products to stock your garage with. There's no supplies that you have to carry around in your car. If you join, it'll take 10 minutes to set up your website. You start sharing that with people, and you can be on your way.
And then next week, we'll be here again, waiting for you with your new potentials. So you know that you have this tool in your hand to bring the next 3 people that you see the products or this business opportunity possibly making a difference for them and their families. Invite them and have them join with us this time, this place next week.
So from Jen and I, we want to say thank you for sharing the last 28 minutes with us. We pray that this week is fruitful and abundant for you. And most importantly,
go Plexus.